Renovation, where I have got today 248 feet of oak shoe molding for inside of the house and a 12-foot piece of primed white pine shoe molding for the bathroom. This is primed white right there. And today we're gonna be chasing the shade, so we're gonna be fucking with that front porch and shit. Messing with it, taking those post flanges off and trying to re-anchor all that shit. We also got floor paint right there and Drylok for inside that bed right there to seal that up so moisture doesn't get seeping through the brick and into this room right here where we put that fucking put that sheetrock at. Also, this is what we're going to be taking out today. These. So we're fucking taking 9 of those out and replacing the old broken ones up here on the front porch. We got anchors and grinders and whatever it takes to get this old shit took apart, get the new shit put in. We're going to be doing it. We'll be doing it carefully and in a way that it's not going to break or fuck up the concrete. I gotta use a masonry bit and drill out the holes and put the new flanges at the bottom, re-secure all this shit. Once all that's done, I'm going to go ahead and start sanding it all down so it can be painted. Once all the black is painted and all the anchors are in, and I know that those old lag bolts that are in there now, they're rotted off, they're going to break off in the concrete. So the new flanges have a place for 4 holes. Each one of these only have 2 bolts. So where I can get more than 2, we'll put 2, but for the most part they only need 2, except for the ones at the bottom. I'm going to put 4 at the bottom. So that's what we got going on over this motherfucker today. This ain't gonna be easy, because you gotta be able to take all that shit down to be able to get those out. So this will be interesting. First thing I'm gonna do is go ahead on with a pawl sander, a drill with a fucking wire wheel on the end. Scrapers, whatever it takes, and get all that fucking rust off of this bitch. Get all the rust off of it and every fucking thing, clean them up first before we start taking it apart. So that's what we're doing right now. Sanding it down, getting it all prepped up and ready to go. Took a fucking masonry chisel and a mallet, a hammer, and broke all those old flanges out of there, because every one of the damn lag bolts that was holding it down were rusted off in the concrete, because they've been there since 1953. So we only beat them off and then sanded most of that fucking rust and everything off of there with a wire wheel and a palm sander. These are gonna be your new flanges. So you're gonna have that fucking 50 flanges on there, and then take a damn Sharpie and mark where the holes are gonna be at, and then I'll show you what we're gonna be anchoring it down with, some anchors and stuff. Got a fucking, that's your masonry bit, and we fucking drilling these fucking holes down here, right? Got the holes drilled up here, if you can see, like that. I'm gonna put these fucking lead sleeves in here, and then take these bolts and bolt these fucking things down. So that's where we're at right now. Fucking take a fucking hammer, pop them in, and fucking take a wrench and fucking crank them down on there. And then this side will be done. Meanwhile, he's over there fucking tearing the other side apart, getting ready to put the post flanges on those. And they go back and fucking mark those with the Sharpie, or with the Sharpie's not working, so using a nail punch and a hammer and just to fucking scratch the concrete. So sooner or later it'll all get all punched in and fucking drilled out, and everything will be all cranked down, and it'll be solid, and it'll be ready for maybe a little more sanding and some paint. I'm at the end of day 66 of the house renovation, and I got a threshold to go right there, but I used up my 3 Tapcons on something else, so I'm going to have to stop and get 3 more. Also, all of my quarter round and everything is all stained walnut, so that's done. And spent most of the day fucking with the front porch, but it's all done. Not painted yet, but so there's your new flanges. And there was a lot of rust down at the bottom of the poles and everything of the posts, so they're all sealed up now, and it's going to take about 7 days for that sealer to cure up before I can paint it. But I will go ahead on tomorrow and start painting all of this shit and the hand railings and everything. All that stuff's all done down there. That's where I use my Tapcons up there at the bottom down there. So that's what pretty much what I did today was fucking redo all this shit. And that you won't see all that globbed up black sealer because all this shit's getting painted gloss black, and all of the fucking the porch is gonna be scraped down, and it's gonna be a light gray concrete paint on it. So that's where we're at the end of this day, day 66, and everything in here is coming together pretty well. I'll probably go ahead and paint that first thing in the morning, what I can paint of it, and then come in here and work in the air conditioning for the rest of the day. Come in here and I got to touch up all the baseboards where they messed them up, and come in this closet right here and clean up all that dust. They left sand and dust on everything, and I got to reattach that light, and I got to go today and get a damn an extendable tension rod for the shower, and a couple of more things at the hardware store. Also, I painted a lot, some Drylok on the inside that back planter back there where the water was coming off the roof, and it was getting in the planter, and it was saturating the brick against the foundation and backing over into the utility room. So I did that today. I'll show you that here in a second. All right, so there's that Drylok I was telling you about. But basically, that's just going to keep the moisture from backing up in the foundation, because this thing is going to get filled up, back up full of the dirt that's in that wheelbarrow. And I'm going to go ahead and drill a couple of drain holes in the bottom of it with a long masonry bit. So when it does get a lot of water in it, it has a way to get out and it doesn't sit in there. So that's going to keep the water from saturating the foundation and backing over into that utility room. So here's another look at the wrought iron railings with the new flanges on the bottoms. So you can see that's what they look like. Everything is all bolted down and secure. All the holes are drilled in the concrete. Everything is just fucking waiting to set up now. And that's 5200 sealer and epoxy to hold all that together, because there was very little left to the bottom of the metal railings. And actually not really anything to screw that set screws in that you screw in with an Allen wrench or any fucking thing. So I suggested that we tear all this shit down and build new railings. The guy didn't want to do it. So once that shit sets up, it'd take some serious effort to take these back down. That's 5200. If you know what that is, that's some badass shit. So, and everything's all sanded down and cleaned up and ready for paint. You can see. And That's all bolted down there with 3 bolts. So if you like this video, subscribe to Get Go TV. Hit the like button. And if you got any questions, leave a question in the comment section, or you can email me at peninsulaimp@gmail.com. Also, there's 65 other videos of this house renovation. Before and after pictures will be on the last video that I post. And when we first came in here, the place was trashed and vandalized. So if you want to go back, if you're just starting to look at these renovation videos, there's 64 more or 65 more videos before this one that you can look at. Don't have to watch them in their entirety, but you can skim through them and just get a little idea of what's been done here. Hopefully, we're shooting to be out of here in about another couple of days after I put that cord around that inside and paint this shit. And I want to paint the porch, the concrete and everything like that, and clean it all up. So I'm hoping to be out of here and start doing some other shit in some other neighborhoods with nicer houses and get away from this one, because I've been here for a long time now, since June the 20th. And that's okay when you're getting paid by the hour to do it, but it gets old after a while. I'm ready to put all my shit back in the truck and move on. So hit the like button if you like it. Subscribe to the channel. And also there's another almost 400 more videos on how to do shit. Cooking, cars, fucking experiments, fucking restorations, rust removal, all kinds of different how-to videos that you might like at Get Go TV. If you skim through the videos, there's something for everybody. So I will see you tomorrow on day 67 of the house renovation. Y'all have a good afternoon.